In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how to actually get better aim in Fortnite using the same tricks top players are using right now in 2025. But here's the twist, we're doing it without expensive third-party trainers like Kovacs or Aim Labs, just using Fortnite maps itself. Follow what I show you and I promise your aim will improve. No excuses, no shortcuts, just results. I've been using this method for myself and I improved so much on my aim. The good thing about getting good aim is actually really dope in Fortnite because you're going to improve also in piece control and everything in your mechanics and stuff like that. So how I started train my aim? Let's show it out. When I have the day to train aim, I directly hop on mechanics v5 because there are many things that you can improve on. But today we're talking about aim, so you have to go on aim category. After you do that, go on box fight aim and shoot on that. On the right side, you have all the weapons that are currently available. Then start. This thing is going to improve you so much in your mechanics, in your consistency, and also in your aim the most. Alright, before anything else, you need to understand how hitboxes work in Fortnite. And our goal is always hit the head hitbox, unless your opponent is literally one shot in the legs or body is available to shoot at. Otherwise, make sure to focus on head always. Now, here's the key. When you aim with a shotgun, don't just shoot at the head. Aim at the nose. Look at the nose of the target. Yeah, the actual tip of the nose, that's the exact center of the head hitbox, and hitting it gives you the best chance of max damage. The bullets spread, especially with shotguns, so aiming at the nose lets you land the most damage possible. Every pro does this without even thinking. They're not supposed to look on their hair, they're not supposed to look on their sunglasses or something like that because skins are different, so you miss your hitbox. Because of that, you have to focus always on the nose of the target of the skin that the opponent is using. And the best thing to get good on this thing is practicing your box fight aim in mechanics v5, Martos turtle fights, 1v1s, free-for-all box fights, and everything that is with box fights. Or the old method playing headshot only box fights. Training aim daily is really annoying, but some people love it. So if you love it, you can train it daily. But I don't suggest you to train it daily because you're gonna get so bored. Otherwise, we finished with the shotgun. Right now we have to talk about AR and SMG spray control. When it comes to ARs, especially at medium to long range, never aim at the head. Why? Because Fortnite weapons without scopes have bloom. And that's no problem because you can be tracking perfectly and still miss shots because the bullets go random within the crosshair. So instead, aim at the chest. That gives you the best odds of consistent hits and you'll still get random headshots thanks to bloom. I know it's kind of funny, but that's how Fortnite is coded. If you don't know how to control your mouse, how to keep the recoil consistent in one line, don't spray people because you're just going to reveal yourself and you're going to hit the enemy target for 37 and that's it. Instead, focus on clicking the mouse much faster and in the head of the target. That way you can be hitting 3 shots or maybe 4 shots fast until they reach out to build. I'm talking about you guys that's going to be in this progress of training aim. Until you get better aim, just try to do this thing. Be faster on your mouse clicks instead of just spraying people from the far distance. That's going to be really bad. Of course, if you are in short distance or in close distance, of course you're going to spray them with your AR or with your SMG. Now we finished the section of AR and your SMG. Right now we have to talk about movement and aim. Now this is one of the biggest things that most players don't realize and don't know. Your movement affects your bloom and aim more than almost anything else. Listen, if you're holding W while spraying, your bloom gets way worse. You're just going to miss all of your shots. If you're jumping, even worse than that. And what you want to do instead is strafe side to side with A and D and stay grounded. You don't have to hold W, you don't have to jump randomly. That just kills your accuracy. Now if you're in a box and getting close, then you hold W, of course. But if you're fighting mid-range or off-spawn with an SMG, stay grounded and safe. A, D, grounded. And you'll see your shots landing way more often. Let's talk about bullet spread for a second. Something barely anyone talks about. Shotgun fires multiple bullets, right? So to deal heavy damage, you want as many of those hitting as possible. If you crouch before shooting, you get tighter bullet spread. If you zoom before shooting, you're gonna get tighter bullet spread. But if you jump while shooting, horrible. It messes up spread like crazy. If you're trying to hit hard from a little distance, crouch and aim in right before firing. You'll notice your shots feel heavier, cleaner. Even top pros like Cold and Peterbot do this. He builds like a maniac and right before he shoots, he stands still for a second to lock in that max damage. Of course, I'm not including the peaks because on right hand peak, you always have to jump to hit your enemy. An extra detail about this. The way to limit bullet spread the most is by crouching and zooming at the same time. You won't always have time for both, but in those rare moments where you can, that shot is gonna chunk. You're gonna hit 200. Just keep in mind, jumping while shooting makes your bullet spread way worse. Even if your crosshair looks normal, the bullets won't land clean. They go in right, they go in left, or up there. So if you got that habit of jumping and shooting in boxes, it's time to break it. Stay grounded and crouch if you can. Zoom if you have time, and your shotgun shots will feel so much more consistent. Right now I'm giving you the maps to train on and the time you can dedicate on these things so you can extract it to your routine. The first map of training your aim is the Vigilo 2.0. Not many players know about this map, but this map is just insane. You can train your mammoth shots. You have types of training categories keys, which you can find them on Kovacs. And yeah, the dude didn't sponsor me to tell this on the video, but bro did a really good job. I love this map and it's really good and it's really helpful for the players, like for real. The first thing that I train when I hop on this map is tile frenzy. You can set up your weapons on the left side, which if you play reload, I suggest you to train with assault rifle or scar. Later go back on this white wall and it says stand against the wall to get the first person. You just put your back and then start. Then you have to shoot on this red circle, which is really OP. You get really good reaction by training this thing daily, like it's just insane. By the way, on this map you don't have a timer which you have to complete. You can play for how long you have to or for how long you need it. After you completed your training session, you can shoot on end and it's going to send you to lobby. Second thing that I like to do is go and edit shots. I'm guaranteed you've seen this thing in TikTok. It's really overpowered. This thing is going to help you train your shotgun aim. And by the way, it's the same progress. You just shoot on start, then you're good to go. This thing is really dope because it helps you with your mechanics, with your consistency, and also crosshair placement. You're going to get good peaks with this thing because it's really overpowered to train, and that thing is especially for peaks and crosshair placement. You see the movement I did the build, and I can say try to be as much consistent as you can while training on this category, not trying to be fast. Next thing, glider tracking. This thing is really overpowered, especially in reload, since people have 3 reboots, or even in dual squad they have unlimited response until reload is closed. You see, I trained with Scarel because on most fights in reload I have to spray someone with assault rifle. So in this case I have to master how to beam with assault rifle when someone glides over me. Next we have the Martha's Turtle fight, which is my favorite one to train on, to practice, to get a warm-up routine for yourself and everything like that. Martha's Turtle fight is really good to improve in your mechanics, to improve in your aim. If you headshot someone, you kill them instantly. The Martha's Turtle fight is also known for one of the best maps for competitive players to get warmed up. I've seen so many pros like getting warmed up before starting to play tournaments, so that makes sense. If you see a pro playing this thing, you shall do it too to see the best improvements possible. Next we have the routines. This is based on you, based on how much time you play, based on if you work a 9-to-5 job or you maybe are at school or in college. So I got you with the best routines possible, of course. So if you have to play only 1 hour a day, you have to spend 15 minutes on practicing things. I've made a couple videos of training in each thing, how to master piece control, how to master fighting and everything like that. So it's way better for you to combine things like adding piece control, adding crosshair placement, adding edit causes and everything like that. So this is my routines that I prefer on you guys. Like if you have 1 hour, train for 15 minutes based on things that you have. For 2 hours, train for 30 minutes at maximum. Then if you have 3 hours, you shall spend 30 minutes to 1 hour in practice maps. Then if you stay at home doing nothing and you have the entire day free, I suggest you to train for 2 or 3 hours because you're gonna become a pro. Playing creative maps, 1v1s, 1v1 realistic, zone wars, box fights, everything that is possible. Not only training your mechanics by yourself. By the way, this is for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you're not missing future videos. Until the next one, see you guys. Peace.